Run, and I'm back again, already with another Ryan's Sports Views. Tonight, the Toronto Raptors lose Game 2 of the NBA Finals to the Golden State Warriors, 109, 104, 105. Yeah, 109, 105. It's either 104 or 105. I'll check again. All I'm saying, it's the sadness. It's the sadness of the moment. It's depressing. Because we had the game, then we blew the game, then we were finding our way back, then we blew it. It's just not the way you want to see it happen, It's it just gives you, like, we still have the old Raptor DNA in us. No matter how much Kawhi Leonard pulls us back, no matter how much we try, we still have a little piece of that DeMar era DNA in us, or the past 23 years. And people are like, oh, you should be happy. You're in the finals. We were supposed to be here. We were supposed to be here. There's no LeBron James to stop us. We were supposed to be here. I want the trophy. Yeah, it's nice to be in the finals. Yeah, sure. But LeBron ain't here. This is our moment. LeBron ain't here. We had to take it. We're in. We made the finals. But I want the trophy. It's nice to be in the finals. I'm not going to lie. But I want the trophy. We need it. I'm not going to say we needed to win Game 2, but we have to steal Game 3 away. We have to win Game 3. Because Game 4 is probably when they're going to bring back Durant. Game 4 is when they're going to bring back Durant, and that's on the road. Then we have to win Game 5 at home. That's 3-2. Then if we lose Game 6 on the road, that means we have to win Game 7 at home. Now, if we steal that one on the road, we're still fine. But the problem is will they rush Durant to Game 3? The same way they sort of rushed DeMarcus Cousins into Game 1 to make sure he's ready for Game 4. Now, if we steal Game 4, that's fine. Or Game 3, that's fine. And if we steal Game 4, marvelous. But here's the thing about the NBA. Did they want a 7-game series, or did the Raptors just... a lot of those foul calls were pretty flimsy, so to speak. I could have said at least 2 of the foul calls and each of the foul trouble players on Toronto and Golden State were flimsy. Especially on the Toronto players. No, there were some flimsy calls on the Golden State players. I'm not going to be biased. There were flimsy calls for their side for us. There were flimsy calls on both sides. But the fact remains that both sides had calls against them that were flimsy. But I think it affected the Raptors a little bit more. Because some of Kyle's calls against were flimsy. Some of the calls against Gasol, actually, though, maybe one was flimsy. He did do a couple of stupid things. Wait. Oh, yeah, the Draymond Green flipped the ball under his arms to look like he got fouled. Yeah, that's flimsy. That was flimsy. That was BS. And I'm happy that they got teed up at the end of the game. Not that it mattered, but it was nice to see them get teed up. Because they are some of the Golden State Warriors, suffice it to say, are some of the most, they're like millennial rich teens, alright? That's what they're like. They're like, oh, we're so great, we deserve everything because we're so good. Nobody could beat us. We're invincible. Oh, you better love us. That's what they are. That's what the Warriors are. They're egotistical, rich, millennial children. They probably are, considering that's the point being is, that's what they're like. They're like rich millennial children who go to Ivy League schools, like Brown, Harvard, stuff like that. I guess in Toronto, that would probably be That would be, I don't know. You'll have to fill that one out for me, but I know it ain't York or Ryerson. You're going to have to fill, maybe McMaster? Maybe McMaster, because they have a pretty high medical program, I've heard. Heard a lot about McGill, but that's in Quebec. But I mean, I guess McGill, maybe. So, something like that, I guess. But it's not Ryerson or York. Neither of them. Maybe, I don't know about UT. Oh, whatever. But, yeah. That's what the Warriors are. That's what the top of the players they are. No, good players for the Toronto Raptors were Kawhi Leonard. Pascal played good enough, but I think he needed more than what he had. Like 25 points would probably got us this game, but he didn't do that good. Fred VanVleet's been on fire ever since he's had a kid. Norman Powell. He's played well in these finals, I think. I really do. Danny Green's coming back. I'm not going to say he's played fully well yet, but he's coming back. And, yeah, that's probably the good players on our side. The Warriors, probably Boogie Cousins. With all those injuries, that's probably why they played him 26 minutes, but he did well in his 26 minutes. Boogie played well. Probably Quinn Cook as well, because Quinn Cook, every time I see him play, he scores a lot. He makes a good amount of baskets for the time he's in. I do watch a lot of D-League, so I've seen him a good bit, and then I watched him on the Pels, and he was good with the New Orleans Pelicans. I mean, dude was good. He's cold. I like Quinn Cook. I was always for him. Like, you know when I was saying, like, back when Axel Toupane got called up for, like, 2 years for the Pelicans, I was like during that offseason, I was like, trade for Toupane and Quinn Cook. And trade, was it Patrick Patterson or something? It wasn't on Reddit. I just said it on like Instagram lives and stuff because that's when our team didn't choked a lot. And we were looking for every answer besides Kawhi Leonard and sacking Dwayne Casey. So I was like, I like Axel Toupane and all that. I like Axel Toupane, so I was like, let's get him back. And I like Quinn Cook as well. So who should we trade? Oh, Patrick Patterson and Damari Carroll. That's what that is. But, yeah, so, yeah. So, I mean, yeah, so Toronto loses. It's a disappointing loss. It hurts. It's sad, so, yeah. If you like this video, share it, subscribe, comment, you know what it is. Tell all your friends. Toronto better steal Game 3. I'm out. Peace.